Hi, I'm Dave. Welcome to the shop. Today's mission on this toy box, my mid-century modern toy box, is I've got the pieces for the sides, and I need to cut some plows in them. I need a plow for the bottom to receive a piece of plywood that will be the bottom, and I need a plow at either end to take the back and the front. The front piece is not the full size of the thing, so I need to have that plow stop. I don't mind them showing at the top where it's going to show the joint at the tops, but I don't want to show the joint on the face or on the back. So I have to stop those plows, which means I can't use a table saw, which is where I do a lot of that precision plowing. So I need to do it with a router so that I can plunge in, go across, pull out, and leave the ends of the piece whole. So that when you look at it, you'll see the end of this board from top to bottom unbroken. No pieces, no cuts. Anyway, it's supposed to make it look simple. Problem is, when you're making one, it makes it complicated. But I can do it. So I'm getting set up right now to get the router set up and the piece of wood set up to stop. And I think I'm going to use the simplest. I'm going to use a one stop track for the router and do some eyeballing. I don't mind if it bobbles down a teeny bit here and there as long as it keeps to the line at the top. That's my theory right now. I'm sticking with it. Let's see how I do with that. So this is I got a nice clean piece of something, MDF. I made some doors a while back and used MDF for the panels. So I have some scraps of MDF. I'm a very modern friend. It's great. Anyway, so I'm going to use these wooden clamps. And I did the math, the deductions on the head, and I come up with 3 7/16. From this edge is the top of this, and that will cut my plow at 3/4 of an inch. That's what it says, 3 7/16. So I'm going to be pretty particular about that. Not that this, it all matters a little. A little of it matters a lot. Most of it doesn't matter all that much. You ever make yourself a workbench? Make the top overhang on the sides, on every side that you can. So that you always have something for purchase on the clamps. Okay, so this right here, boy, that is pretty darn close, not perfect. This is not even, it's close-ish. Let's see what we look like now. Better. That's pretty darn good. 3 7. That's 3 7. That's looks pretty good to me. Okay, tighten the clamps up like that, like that. Okay, that won't move. All right, now it's little hearing protection, and router. Let's get that router plugged in. Oh, I don't have the depth set on the router yet. I tried twice. Neither time did it work out. Looking for this right here. What am I looking for? I mean, it doesn't matter, really. My tolerance is going to be very tight on all of this stuff. Quarter should be fine. Quarter should be fine. Like that. All right, so this is going to be drop in, don't bobble, keep my line there, drop in. This will make, when I drop in, this isn't a plunging router, so you know the drop in is just a dream. I'm going to make a bit of a swoop, but it won't matter because it'll all be hidden. Okay, hearing protection. Huh? All right. Now with these on, I can't hear a word you're saying. Well, that went pretty damned well. The little, oh my God, it's the tiniest little bit of a smidge right there. Nothing to it. That's great. That is just great. Let's 3 7/16. Let's do that again on that piece, and then we'll do the back, and that'll be super. It's gonna work out fine. I don't know why I was worried. Right. Okay. Let's do that again. The only difference between this piece and the last one is this one's got a 3/8 offset, half-inch offset on this end, and 3/4 on this end. It's almost the same thing. And neither of those really matter. What a world. All right, so let's get ourselves set up. Part of this is getting this whole business arranged so that it's good purchase for the clamps. You can imagine. So I'm going to start out around 3.5. It's a good place to start. Get the clamps on, make sure they're in a good place. Don't get in the way. Hate to bump into them. Here we go. Ooh, no, there, better. Okay, so that's kind of snug. Oh, but that's too close to even bother to adjust right now. Huh. 3 7/16. I'm going to tap it some, but boy. Wants to go that way. That much. That's that. All right. There. There. All right. Hearing. Oh, good. That is super. Super. And again, just my entrance, because I came in at a bit of an angle, I made a little bit of a bobble. And the truth is, even if that showed, it wouldn't matter. It's not much. Great. So those two are done. And you know, it no longer matters, but I'll double check. I'll check to see how I did on the 3/4. But it doesn't matter because I've done 2 of them. Anyway, that's dead nuts on 3/4. Good. Math. Love math. All right. Now this. Now I'm having this freak out moment where I did them on the bottom. Did I do the insides or the outsides? And I did them on the inside. I know I did. All right. So this is the bottom. This is going to go there. The bottom I don't have to put stops on. It doesn't have to stop. The bottom, the plow can run through. And so I will do that. I will let it run through. But there's no point in setting up another tool to do this with. I'll just continue to use the router. There's my 3.5-ish. Like that, good place to start. All right. Pretty darn good. All right, that's all right, there's that. I'm going to double check these about 3 times. Can you double check something 3 times? Yeah, I don't think so. I think you can only double check once. I mean, twice. Oh, once, really. That's that complicated. All right. There it is. And here's the router. Here's my headpiece. All right. And... Good. That's great. All right. Those done. Good. Now I have to do that same sort of thing again for the divider that goes the bottom of the bin. This is this thing's gonna have a drawer at the bottom, 5-inch, 4.5-inch drawer, and an 8-inch bin at the top, 8.25, like that. I'm going to put a piece of 3/4 plywood at the bottom, because that's what the legs are going to get attached to. And then I'm going to put a 3/4 divider between the bottom and where the drawer, to make the drawer compartment, the bottom of the bin, because I figure that a 2-year-old is actually going to try standing in it. I know I would. And she's that heavy, but you know, they jump too. So I'm going to use 3/4 plywood. I've got 2 pieces made up. I've got nosings on them already. One of them's important, one of them isn't. Let's let's think seriously about where this divider for that piece of plywood goes, and get set up and plow it. Give me a minute to do some math, because I don't want to do math on camera. Okay, so I've got my front, my spacer, and front piece. Gonna go like that. Should put some mark there. I want to be 2 7/16 above that, which is there, which is pretty much, I've decided, I'm going to set it dead on 9 inches from the bottom edge. We'll go with that. 9 is good. 9. So do that. 9-ish. That, like 9. Okay, so that means I need to line these things up so I can get the clamps on them, because it's all about the clamps. Without the clamps, none of this is important, that's for sure. Alright, that one's going to work out fine there. And this one will work out reasonably good there. Alright, so now I can start tapping that in. That's way low. That's pretty darn good. That's within a 1/2 Alright, so I can do some tapping. Just get this right. Oh, that was too much. Wow. That was hard, 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 and then easy. Okay, let's try that again. That's pretty darn good. And this is, no point doing anything to that. Alright, we'll go with that. 9-inch. That's tight. And that's tight. Good. And that's gonna drop me in right around there. Let's take a look at this just to be sure. Looks good to me. Looks good to me. I have to stop at either end and not plow through. I can do that. 9-inch. Well, here we go. That's not right. It doesn't line up with anything there. Let's this right here goes like that. Yes, that's in the wrong place. Why is that in the wrong place? Maybe it's not. I don't know what those two pencil marks are. That's more to the point. Okay. All right. I'm going to yank this so I can have a better look at things. It's not in the right place. I'll bring you back when I figure this out. Did something wrong. Did something wrong. Lost a quarter of an inch by the looks. All right, so it turns out indeed I lost a quarter of an inch. I'm not going to get into it. I was remembering the wrong offset number on the router. And wasn't really a whole quarter. It's just funny what I did. Just remembered the wrong number. I measured it at 2 11/16 and then remembered it at 2 7 quarter. All right, so it turns out that eventually, if you keep at it, you can get it right. This little bobble right here, you and I will know, but everything else will be fine. No one will ever see it. All right, let's do another one. 9 1/4 from the bottom. Like that. All right, that's that. Stop here. And stop. Oh, it's way too high, but you get the feeling. Stop there. Stop there. All right. That's what That's what it's like. All right, now the winner. Let's move on. Do the back of the front piece now. Be great. All right, back of the front piece. Back of the front piece. Which is right there. All right. And this wants to be 3 7/16 up. I can do that. That's about it. That's about it. Got some dust in my throat. All right, let's get this set. 3 7/16. Yeah. Here it is. All right. That's it. Oh, good. All right. This is all the way across, because it doesn't matter, because this is housed. Yep. Is that in the right place? How's it look? Looks good. I think. Super, just super. All right, so the plywood will slip into that. Some easy. All right. Now let's get the sides back here and do the plows to go the length. Yeah, I have to do, you're right, because one of the plows, where the drawer goes, I don't want to plow through. Got it. All right. Oh, let's get, oh, it's going to be much the same. See what it looks like. Okay, so I've got this set. 3 7/16 from that edge. Got it made. Let's see what it looks like. This one I'm going to plow all the way down to this, because I want the plow to come through the bottom, because I don't. You know, you sometimes just don't. This is one of those times. But I think I want the plow to show at the top. I think I'm going to let the plow show. Good, good. Do that a bunch more times. Nice stop. It's gonna work out fine. On the front, which is coming right up, I don't go all the way through. On the front, I want to leave this place smooth. All right, so let's do that. About 3.5. Like that. Looks good. Three and a quart. 3 7. Looks good. Pull this back a little. Slide that down. Like that. Get the tip of this in. Come on. There we go. My beater. Okay. Good. Good. Tighten these down. Don't make a mistake. Stop there. Stop there. Got to remember to stop there, please. Somebody remind me. there that is. Beautiful thing. Just beautiful. Beautiful. Overcut this. But it won't matter because it's going to be covered. I hate to keep doing that. It doesn't matter. But this is going to go on there like that. And I don't know if you noticed, but it doesn't matter. That's great. That's great. All right, one done. Let's do another one. The opposite. God, I've got little blebs everywhere. Oh well. It's a one-off. All right, that's around 3.5. Let me just get that close. 3 7 is what I'm looking for. That's half-ish. That's half-ish. Okay. All right, start that. Okay, so this is the side that I come down to there. Zing to there. Right, because it's opposite the other way. That's great. All right, this is 3/8, and I'm looking for 7/16. That's pretty close. That's 3/8, and I'm looking for 7/16. Well, that's pretty close. Boy. That's it. That's it. All right. This goes all the way to there. Right now, don't do that part. I already made a mess, but no one will know. No one will know. Just us. Just us. Like that. Three and 7/16. Boy. This is what happens. You get a number stuck in your head. And that's all you think of. So everything is either that number or it's wrong. Because that's the number you remember. All right. Looks good. Lock it down. Don't cut that. Don't cut that. Great. All right, good, good, good. All right. So now, I guess I'll get to work on cutting the pieces of plywood that go in these slots. That'll be great fun. So, plywood time. Super. Just gonna go like that. Gets a tongue on it. Super. Tongue that. Tongue the back piece. Tongues on plywood. Plywood bottom. All right, get onto it.